Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the LEGO Star Wars Rathtar Escape. This is set number 75180, 836 pieces. Pretty big set for a kind of a unique scene that was in the Force Awakens movie. So we have 5 minifigures in here. Chewbacca, Han Solo, 2 of the Guavian security soldiers, and Balatik. So box is kind of beat up. That's the way it came. I ordered this online, so I'm hoping nothing's really damaged inside. I'm pretty sure it's not, but kind of upset that it came damaged, but not enough upset to file a claim or anything. All right, so we have a bag that has, looks like a single instruction book in here. Yep, single instruction book. And then we have numbered bags all the way up to bag 6. We got 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna start with bag 1. And we have 2 small bags of parts inside of the big bag number 1. Okay, there's a printed anti-tile. That looks pretty nice. You can see it has the studs on the back, so that makes it the anti-tile. So we have one of these orange things. Throw that over with all the other ones that I have no idea what to do with. All right, kind of spread some of these parts out. We do have a minifigure to build. It is Han Solo. This looks like the only minifigure in this bag, at least per the instructions. It's the only one. And we're zoomed in a little too close. It's not focusing. He has a double printed face. I'm going to do the angry face. I kind of like that one. You put the hair on so you can't see the other face on the back. And then he has his little blaster, kind of his signature little weapon there. All right, so that is it for the minifigure. So the first thing we're going to build is one of the little creature things that comes out through the corridors. So it's going to be kind of an organic build, meaning we're going to be trying to make something look like an alien life form while using geometric shaped interlocking bricks, sophisticated interlocking bricks, or Lego, as some people like to call it. All right, so I have some brackets, the red and the black, or the black and the red. A black plate, brown plate, another black plate. Stacking a lot of plates on here. Okay, so we have this piece with the bars going all the way around. We're going to slide a brown axle through there. Black anti-tile. That slides all the way through those Technic bricks. All right, so we have another one. And this will go on the other side. Just like that. 2 of these wedge slopes with brown plates on the underside. And these will attach to the brackets on the side. And we have 3 orange tiles. Next up is 6 of the bionicle fingers with a horn piece or a claw, tooth, whatever you want to call it, inserted into the little bar hole on the end. So that's 4. 5, and last one right here. There's 6. Bring this guy back over. Shows 1 attached to the top. Another 1 on each side. And then all the way around the bottom part. Just like that. We have another one. This is the next step. It shows this other one, but this one's going to be a little bit different because we have this black whip piece. We're going to push the handle part of the whip in there. Put this one on here, so it kind of creates this whisker type of piece. And now we have the other side, and it's going to be the same thing, except we're going to put the whip on the other side. That one, for some reason, slides in a little bit easier. That'll go there. So we have the 2 whisker-looking pieces hanging there. Alright, so now we have these little black tail pieces, which are actually pretty cool little parts. And we're going to put 5 of them together on some more of the black bionicle fingers. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. Clip them around. Skip one of the bars. Put one there, and then the last one goes right there. So that's pretty menacing looking. I wouldn't want to encounter one of these guys inside of anything. All right, so that's done. We're going to put that to the side. So now we're going to begin the build of one of the corridors that's on this, I guess, docking station, because the Falcon docks and they get off and these things attack them. As I vaguely remember from the movie. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. Alright, so we're doing these plates. Now we have 4 bracket pieces. 1, 2, 3, and last one right here. Three more of the plates. Now we have 4 of these brown panels. And a couple more plates. Just like that. And we have some more brackets. So with that on, looks like we're good there. Now on these brackets, we're gonna let it slip out of our hand, drop the parts. I guess you don't have to do that if you don't want, but that's what I just did. But we're gonna put these sloped bricks. And they're 2x4 sloped bricks, so they fill that whole double bracket piece. Now we have a couple of Technic bricks with the axle hole. And some Technic bricks with non-friction pins. So these will go there, right there. Put a couple plates on there. All right, now we have a 2x build. So with the 2x builds, they only show the instructions one time. So what I like to do is actually build them at the same time. That way I don't have to just go back and redo everything. Okay, so these pieces go like this. Actually do it the opposite way it shows in the instructions. They show us putting this pin inside those first. In my opinion, it's easier to put these on the plate first and then slide the pin all the way through. Either way, the end result is the same. I think it's more just a preference. Let's see, I feel that those go in a lot smoother once it's on there. Okay. So that is the 2x of that, and this will simply attach to the gray plate right there in the middle. Do the other side right there. I have 2 trans red grill tiles, and then these dark tan double wide cheese slopes. All right, so it's symmetrical. I mean, there's no front or back or anything yet. It's literally the exact same thing on both sides, so we'll have to see how long that remains that way. All right, so we have some more 2x builds. Put these Technic pieces together. We're going to slide that all the way through both sides. Those 2 will go there. All right. This is another 2xer. Got the black 2 long axles. Line up there. Once again, I'm doing this slightly different than they show in the instructions. They show us putting the axle inside the beam first, but I find it easier to put it in the thin lift arm first. So this one will attach there, and this one will go up over here. It does show another black 2 long axle in there. So go ahead and put that in right there. So we have another couple. Once again, it shows in the instructions to put that in there first, but I'm actually going to put it on the thin lift arm first. And that way you can just, so long as you're using a table, you can just push it down on the table and it goes in a lot easier. So these go on the other sides. So there's just a couple of pinholes that you have to line these up with. See those two pinholes right there? And then we have the pins sticking out of this assembly. Just line them up and it should fit in perfectly. All right, another 2-timeser. So these, they don't clip onto that axle, they just slide over it. And to hold them in place, we're gonna put this other thin lift arm on each one of these. And that will lock everything in place. All right, that looks good. So now we have 8 of these trans orange studs. So that all goes like that. Once again, this is still symmetrical, so you can turn it either way and it still is the same. So next up we have 2 of these pieces with the anti-tile printed piece on it. One will go there and the other one clip on right here. All right, there you go. That completes bag number 1. So let's move this to the side and continue on with bag number 2. Okay, we have all of our bag 2 parts out, ready to go. We have our next minifigure. This is Balatik, or Balatik. So he has also a double printed face. You can see he's got this angry face right here. You turn it around, he's got the scared face. Always prefer the angry faces when available because it makes the characters look a little more, I guess, menacing, especially for this type of character. So I like the printing on the torso and the legs. Makes a really nice print, and it's got the kind of a flat silver or kind of gunmetal color uniform. So that's really, really cool. He does have a weapon. Let's see if I can find it. It is the flick fire stud launcher type gun. So we're gonna pop the trigger in. Has a little tap piece on here. And then the red or trans red colored ammunition. It goes like that. So it's a really big gun. Okay, so that completes that minifigure. So we're moving on to the next portion of this corridor. So we have the first one done, and it has the friction pins on the side of it. You can see right at the top here, these friction pins sticking out. So I'm sure that's where we're going to attach the next portions to. appears that we're starting off very similar to how we did the other one. We have these brackets. Couple more plates. Couple of slotted tiles. This is different, so we're starting to make it a little bit different. These Technic pieces that'll go there. Two more plates. And they have the grill tiles on the top of them. Alright, so we have this 2x4 Technic plate. See, it has the pinholes on the underside. And we'll attach some Technic elements to it, including this long axle with a stop. So this axle will slide all the way through until this plate lines up with the middle. Then we have another of the thin lift arms. Put a Technic piece on there and then slide this one all the way through until it connects to that. The black bevel gear, so you can see what we've kind of created as a rotating piece. It'll probably be some sort of play function, but right now it doesn't quite make sense because it's not connecting to anything else just yet. So we'll get there, and when we do, we'll see what it does. Okay, we have two more of the thin lift arms. And these tan colored pins are non-friction, which means when they're attached to something, they just spin freely. So they don't create a lot of grip. They allow something to move. So that's probably why we put it on here. You can see it's now created like a little elevator type piece. Just lift straight up. Okay, next is a plate. Couple of these brown panels. Grabbed the wrong length one. All right, looking good. The gray brackets. And then we have our sloped bricks. So this is where it kind of gets back to the similarities to the first one. Two more Technic bricks. All right, that looks good. Do the other side. This one's just the same. We're just gonna mirror it. Slide this axle through that piece. It's Just shows it's centered. They show a little diagram showing it's centered in there. Guess that's a critical part to complete the build. All right, so moving on. Some plates. Two of the red grill tiles, or trans red grill tiles. Another plate, and two more of the plates here. Turn that over. Okay, looking good. So this is basically going to be a platform that it's going to be connecting on the top. But it's kind of interesting, the color scheme with the browns. Most of the Star Wars stuff is the gray colors. So when we have a lot of browns like this, it seems a little off. Two more plates here. And two more studs. One there and one there. So we turn this over. They're stud heavy on this. We're using a lot of them. Okay. Turn that back around. Oops, not yet. Let's bring it back around like this. Two Technic bricks with friction pins in them. Now we turn this over, and this piece lines up right there. All right, another couple of these. That plate there. Two plates there, and then our trapdoor piece goes right there. All right, that completes bag number 2. So I'll move the extra pieces to the side, and let's move on to bag number 3 right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 3 parts out. We are ready to go with it, and we're continuing to build onto this piece here. We're doing these little parts like we did on the other side. So those will attach to that black axle that we had centered on there. Two more of the trans red slotted tiles with some dark tan cheese slopes. All right, so just like we did on the first one, what I'm going to do is put these plates on that have the pinholes on the side. I'm going to put the pin in after I put it on. So they show it going in before you attach it. And I just find it easier to do it that way. Plates attached here. And then we have 2 bricks with studs on the side. Now here's 2 inverted slopes. Two of these bars with clips going in, and they show the clips kind of turned at an angle. So we'll just go with that. Oh, that's kind of weird. We're going to put these trans clear coffee mugs on there. Guess that's some sort of light. All right, we have a tile and then 2 baby bow shapes. Turn this over a plate. 2 bricks. Two bricks with studs on the side, and then 2 of these half arches. Turn that around, attach there, and we have this circular opening now. So with this Technic piece, we're going to put these pins that have studs on the end down to right here. The trans orange stud. That goes there. It's kind of interesting. And it appears we're going to do the same thing for the other side. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. With the trans orange stud. We have the bricks with the little slot in it. Tile. That'll go there. Move that to the side for a second as we build the little door. The black plates with the rail on it. It's gonna be what goes in those slotted parts to allow the door to go up and down. And now we're just going to create a pattern on here with all these other colored plates and tiles. We have this plate with the toe ball piece. We'll put a double wide baby bow shape there. That will go there. Okay, so we bring this over. And this slides right in there. So you can see how it creates that door shape, and then you can pull it up and the door opens. So we need to build a couple pieces to help lock it together. We'll start with this Technic part. That'll go there. This piece will attach there, kind of help hold that together. Now we have another one of those frame pieces. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. I kind of know what we're doing because I remember from what we built on the other one. And I was actually skipping ahead and not looking at the instructions. So now we have these two pieces on there. This part. Trans orange parts there. That'll go there. Very good. I missed the tile somewhere. Where did I miss this? I see it. It goes on the door right here. Alright, so let's look at this door mechanism. We have this one little Technic piece back here. So if we pull this up, it looks like these two pins actually create enough friction to hold it up. Actually, no, it doesn't. It just holds up by itself. I actually don't know why that's there. Maybe that will have a play feature in the future. Not sure what that's for. Huh. Alright, so that's going to complete this portion of the build. We are officially halfway done with this set. We have three more bags to go. So we built 3 bags right now, so you can see what we have. This part of the corridor, and then it looks like from the instructions that these, from the picture on the box, that these will connect something like this. Or maybe you can do it like that. It looks like it's kind of modular. You can connect it 3 different sides. So anyway, we'll see what the instructions tell us when we get there. As you can see, we've completed 2 of the minifigures of the 5, and then we have one of these Rathtars coming out. Alright, so there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the links down below. If this wasn't enough Lego for you, I've got days and days and days worth of Lego content on this channel, so check out the links I have down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we will see you in the next one.